my staff. Probably where I bought my staff. There's also a plant pot that I'm wanting to buy.
Yeah, it's probably at Comport. Hang on, let me bring up the map.
So that's one of Tarek's goals right now.
Comyard, there we go.
Is buying that plant pot.
Yeah, Comyard is where you got your staff, but heard about the pot.
Mm-hmm.
The town you are in is a pretty big and bustling trade town. People passing and filling up on things, so there's a good chance there will be some common magic items.
Hey.
The next town on Chipton Gate is just going to be fucking fabulous.
Nice. All the magic items are related to raving.
Mm-hmm.
It does seem that way.
Oh yeah. My number of items on my cloak.
Your cloak. Go on, hit me.
All right. So it's 44. Just below average. 9.
9.
9?
You have 9.
9.
You have 9 additional patches on your cloak.
Cool.
Make a note of that.
So much flair.
And each patch will be determined by a D100 roll whenever you rip it off.
Okay. Because okay.
I believe that's how it works. I'm trying to find the robe.
I believe you just
think
rip
it's-
off the patch.
No, I think. Well, I would imagine it's like a picture of a boat if it's a boat patch.
Mm.
But
The DM chooses the patches or determines them randomly.
I would imagine you roll them beforehand, if only for the fact that, like, aesthetically, it looks like there's like pictures of things. But if you want me to have no idea what I'm pulling off the robe, then
What? For this first session, we're going to have to do it randomly. I will
Sure.
pre-roll patches ready for next sesh. And you'll have to make notes of what each patch does.
Yep.
As your inventory, you track it.
Yep.
Cool.
I can add it to the notes of the item, so.
All right, any other questions?
Are you ready?
I'm good for questions.
Cool. I have a question for Carpet.
Hi,
How do you pronounce your character's name?
Vyashi.
Vyashi. Cool. I will fumble that until session 40.
Sounds great.
For people's note, FYI, my name is Toun, like Torun.
Torun.
Turun.
Yeah, Torun.
And they them?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we'll make a note.
M, how do you pronounce your character's name? So I can fumble it.
Lumen Kelris.
See, I've already forgotten Carpets. Fuck. Hang on.
Vyashi.
Vyashi.
Ugh.
You just pronounce it like Wally pronounces stuff. Vyashi.
Vyashi.
Oh my god, yes.
I feel myself and push to talk and I keep forgetting. Do any of the other characters have pronouns that I should remember?
Biashi is he, him, they, them.
Perfect.
I don't know what Lumen is. I think I'm a lady. I haven't really figured that out yet.
Same.
I do my best to default to they them unless otherwise
Yeah.
specified.
Mm.
But I've got on my notes here because you mentioned whenever it was we last spoke yesterday. What day are we? What is
What
this?
year is it?
I've got notes here saying that I think your character was female, so she, her.
I think so. I'm so sorry. I have to run away for a minute. I'm sorry. I had to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay.
That's cool. Can't stop nature.
At least without making it very unhappy.
Oh yeah, that.
It's less of a stop nature and more of a pause nature at that point, though.
Mm.
Oh, let's get ready to play D&D. Phone goes fucking wild. Please, you know I'm busy. I have
So-
pronunciation notes and pronouns now in my notes. Oh,
I put my hand into my little bag and I pulled out a swooshy boy. Where is he? There he
your
is.
bag of chips spawned a cat.
Hello. Aww. What a cutie.
Yeah. He's currently doing the thing of, I am going to sit here, but if you look at me, I will swoosh and be angry.
So the cat thing.
Yeah, basically. He's even swooshing now. I can see his tail flicking because we're talking. I think he automatically assumes anytime you say he or him that you're talking about him. Because we're the only ones that he's the only person that we actually use those pronouns for a lot in the house.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest, I'm fairly sure that he knows. He knows when we're talking about him.
Mm.
I don't know how he knows, but he does.
Because he's actually a face spirit.
Mm.
Yeah. That adds up.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me that if he's accidentally fallen through into the Feywild a few times.
Frumpkin? I finally made it to episode 19. It's been such a slog, but
Nice.
I've absolutely loved it. Is everyone fully caught up with
I don't think M has watched. Has she?
Yeah, I don't think so. At least not campaign 2.
Well, I've just found out about some of Caleb's backstory, and fucking hell.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's dark.
And it just gets darker.
It gets worse?
It doesn't get better.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't get better.
It's like, oh, buddy. You're
Goes
not
from
even past the curtain yet.
Goes from black to Venta black.
Yeah.
The absence of anything but depression.
Oh, mood. Mood.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ghastly, do you know what the Staff of Adornment does?
It floats very small objects or light objects on the end and just spins them around.
3 of them. It's a display case.
Three of them. They don't have to spin. They can also be stationary. No more than 1 pound. Fun fact: a dagger is 1 pound.
So what you're saying is you could basically use it to launch daggers at people,
I mean,
kind of like a trebuchet.
I don't think it would be any more efficient than me just throwing the daggers, but
flavor.
Maybe?
It's not about efficiency. It's about
Yeah.
style.
I can
Yeah.
just imagine some like
Fair.
connoisseur going, yes, I can pick up flavors of dagger.
Mm.
How do you know? I'm bleeding internally.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's just about how flashy you can do things rather than how effective it is,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's very Toic.
True. Fair. Agreed. Instead of having a belt with daggers on the side, it's just daggers floating on my thing.
It's also easier to hand them out if you can like hand them longer distance than you could with your arms.
True. Yeah, for those hard to reach places, like
Yeah, I was
Thorin.
just about to say it's like a grabby stick. You just reach up and as an action, grab the thing with it and pull it down.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
Could you use it to steal things?
You
Like you just
could-
like, you know, like you just point the stick like a little bit like behind you, like at a thing, and then you activate it, and then you just walk away with it on your stick. Like, what?
I think we need to try.
But
Oh
then
no.
you could also like stick in small spaces like very small windows or between bars and
I don't think they would let me keep it if we were behind bars, but yes.
no. I mean like if you're in a storage house and there's something like very
Mm.
important
Ooh.
behind some locked cage or something, and it's
Yeah.
small enough that you can just like schloop it with your stuff.
I was going to say, if you guys are in jail, there's no way, unless you ram that stick somewhere unpleasant, you're
Mhm.
getting that in the jail cell.
It's a very long stick.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't say how long it is, so
It's got to be at least cobalt height. Come on.
Shay.
probably not person height. It's probably like average person height, and it is real tall for me.
I was gonna say, is it like a wand of adornment, but like a staff of adornment for Shay? Toic
Oh
even.
man, that'd be pretty funny.
See, we have some pretty tall characters. Maybe you personally couldn't sneak it in, but
I mean,
Ooh.
somebody
face
else
it.
might be able to.
let's.
Mm.
Oof. M's trunk.
Yeah.
Oh, why is your trunk so stiff? No reason.
Yes.
Why
I
not-
got tetanus years ago.
No reason.
Why are you not breathing through your nose? No reason.
Allergies.
How about those allergies?
Question for Viashi.
Ugh.
Yeah. You know the town you arrived at from your island?
Yes.
Did you to get to God, I've even forgotten the name of the starter town.
Tokaret?
Tokaret, thank you.
I would have walked along the coast.
Cool.
My
question was walk or boat.
Yeah, I would have walked along the coast. I probably would have traded the boat at the first town for some little things,
Mm-hmm.
and then just... Because I probably contacted, or like, you know, did a little prayer to the ancestors to see like which way I should go, and they said follow the coast that way, so I went that way.
Your ancestors were like, hang on, roll D20.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah, so I just followed that, and then I found this town, and then I was probably gonna try and find a place to sleep.
It is the next coastal town
Mhm.
on the route.
Typical ancestor fashion. They kind of just
It really,
they bluff at it.
it really,
They're just like
it might not have been
yeah.
ancestors. It was like the
Exactly.
direction the wind was going.
yeah.
Like it just kind of picked up like whenever Viashi asked.
Yeah.
Ancestors were too busy to take your call.
Uh-huh.
Random wind direction.
Mhm.
Whatever you ate this morning, like gurgling. Yeah, feels like south. Yep.
The eggs say south. The eggs say west. Follow the coast west, then south.
going to that way.
Yeah, you would literally just keep walking, following the coast until you get to the
Yeah.
to Tokaret. So.
How long would that have taken me to walk?
Ha!
I don't know how far that is. It
Very
looks like a
far.
ways.
That is a good couple of hundred miles, I reckon.
Yeah.
So bear with me. I'm prepared for this. Kind
Ooh.
of.
Been at it a while.
Okay.
Been walking
So-
for a while.
Mhm.
I went to the bathroom, and when I was washing my hands, I was like, oh, I feel like I have to burp. Oh, it won't come out. I'm going to swallow a bit of air, force it out.
Oh
And
no!
then I threw up.
Oh God.
No, honey.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. It was not a good time.
No,
I'm good.
I have done that before, and it's
I felt so gross because I had to burp, and then it was like, nope, it's not burp. I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm glad you're all right. I'm sorry you had an unpleasant experience.
Ugh. My cats are very concerned. Oh, there she is.
Aw,
Yeah.
baby.
What good timing. All right, let's do the thing. Where is the map? Here.
Just so people know before going into it, I need to bail like at 10 o'clock.
How long is that from right now?
Hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
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 I forget people don't share my time zone.
I share your time zone. I assumed we were stopping at 11. But yeah, no, your work things changed, so yeah, no, it's cool. Thou good?
Does that mean we should start an hour earlier in future?
If possible.
Okay.
We have our time. Do you mean like the same time? We have our time change next weekend. Carpet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So from now on, you need to start an hour earlier. Is that right, Ghastly?
If possible. If not, I'll just grin and bear it because I really want to play with you guys.
Wait, don't you have your other group though?
Which I can pull an hour earlier, easy. Like usually the group we start like 3:30, but today was kind of the exception. We usually we started at 4:30 and then went on for a few hours. But if I can pull the other group earlier. But
I should be able to do an hour earlier. I just need to think and adjust, but it should be possible.
Okay. If not, like if it's really not possible, that's fine.
It's not that I have anything else to do on a Sunday. It's just if I am engaged in other activities on a Sunday, I will need to. What's a nice way of putting this?
You know, if you're busy screwing, you have to rearrange.
Is Sunday your screwing day?
Yeah.
It's
She works 6 days a week. She runs a business.
Hmm.
it's good to have a set timetable.
Yes.
But yeah, no, we can think about it properly another day.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And the answer to your question, Carpet,
Yes.
130 miles,
Okay.
which is 5 days, 4 hours of travel.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's about a week. I probably would have been a bit slow.
Meander
At
a
a
bit.
at a slow pace, that's 8 days, 1 hour.
Okay. We'll go with that.
All right. Well, let me grab my notes. So, hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
So, yeah, we begin this session in the small inland port town of Tokaret, found in the northern region of the continent. It's more of a pass-through town for travelers and goods. People and goods sort of arrive and move on fairly quickly here. There are a few stalls that people can stock up with. A few taverns for people to rest in for the night, as boats pull in. People rest, find other things to occupy their time and money, and then move on the next day. We will begin this session. Ooh, who do we begin with? 1 second. Where's my D6? Alright, that D6 just rolled 3 6s in a row, so that's nice.
It's the devil.
Hail Satan.
Roll it again, make it another 6. I shall become Super Satan.
Nope, 4.
Fuck, I'm foiled.
So we start dockside in the harbour. It's the 29th of Marpanoth, which is the equivalent of October. No wind, but there's a light rain in the air. It's about it's a chilly day. It's about 11 degrees Celsius, which is 52 Fahrenheit for you Yanks. And it is becoming it's sort of mid-afternoon. And we are going to begin with Toic, Shay, and Torin.
Seeing that the sun's starting to go down, Shay's gonna pull down her hood, and he's like, finally, the sun's going. My eyes, they hurt being in the sun all the time.
At this point, you three have just arrived into the town. You arrived by boat into the harbour, dealing with the daylight, that damn day star, all day. As the boat pulls in, yeah. Autumn sun is setting. I can't hear Shay.
No, it's good. I'm just, I keep pressing the button. Sorry.
No problem.
Am I still hidden? Am I still hidden in the crates from where I snuck on?
You are.
How close are we to dockside?
The boat is moored up. They're offloading goods.
I'm just gonna hide behind Turin's legs, but also act as if I belong there.
Okay. Okay.
Turin, hide me.
I pick her up and put her in my coat.
I'm also fully expecting for you to carry me out. I
Yeah,
don't know
you're in
about
the other side of my coat. I now look like semi-pregnant.
We're babies.
As your coat is giggling and going with babies, Torin,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to. Ooh, first roll. What should I get you to do? Are you just going to casually walk off the boat, or are you deceive them, or are you going to try and sneak?
I'm gonna casually walk off the boat and try and deceive.
All right, do a deception check for me as you're walking along. One of the dock workers does notice your coat is rustling a bit and just, excuse me. As you're walking closer, he's sort of looking up and up and up at your towering figure.
Yes. I rolled a 14, by the way,
14.
with no modifier.
Cool. What do you say to this gentleman as he tries to stop you and question your coat?
Can I help you?
Your it doesn't matter. Carry on. Sorry.
No problem. I walk off. Just gonna let the cat into the bathroom.
Cool.
I pat like the collarbone of Turin, just like hee, good job, good job. And I'm like kind of peeking, like the coat's kind of like held shut and like peeking a little bit out the center seam, just seeing what I can see.
I'm pretty sure that like there's little eyelets for buttons and stuff that have like been sewn decoratively on it, so that you two can look out once it
Oh my
still
God.
looks normal from the outside.
We have peeping holes.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
like the eyes in paintings.
Yes.
Excellent. You walk a bit of ways from the dockside. You see various races: human, elf, quite a few dwarf, quite a fair amount of half orcs, as well as some dragonborn and scaly types. Good mix. Nobody seems to bat an eyelid.
I'm waiting for Shay's sort of. I'm waiting for Shay to react because I'm assuming that she'll know when it's safe for us to dash out from under Torrent's coat.
Yeah, and I'm keeping an eye and just waiting until all the dock workers have either gone about their business enough that they don't care, and we're far enough so that Turin's imposing form isn't attracting attention from them anymore.
Yeah.
All right, do a perception check for me.
I'll also be looking for like the first sort of alley that I can dip into as well, so
Okay.
I can.
You can do a
rid my
perception
coat.
check as well, then, please, Torrin.
Is that
That is a 9.
17. Oh, perception actually might have more than that. 21.
Ooh.
And Shay, what was yours?
9.
Yeah.
There is a thread through the little button peephole that is right in your sight, and that's all you can focus on.
Yeah, I think it's fine. This turn. You need to tidy up your coat a bit. It's fraying again, but yeah, I think it's fine.
As you're saying this, Torrin, you do find a nice little alleyway to. Duck into.
Cool.
I'm gonna combat roll out as soon as Shay says it's fine.
Yeah, I'll basically, as soon as I'm into the alley, look to the one side of the alley, look to the other side of the alley, like the two ends, and then just open my coat.
I with great dignity, reverse monkey climb down Turin's body.
Torek is going to attempt a combat roll out of the coat.
All right, Toek, I need you to do acrobatics. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
As a total of 6.
You attempt a combat roll, but instead you eat dirt. Your
Good.
face goes straight into the ground, and you just get a mouthful of dirt and just general dock muck. Tasting the dirt, kind of like coppery and fishy.
Ooh, not bad.
Shay, the dirt is like coppery and fishy. It's not bad at all.
I'm pretty sure you shouldn't be eating random dirt again. And also, what have I told you about trying to do cool? rolls. You let me do that. You magic things. I roll
Do
things.
it all the time.
Yeah, I kind of like just start pulling them up off the ground, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
I have my face in my hands.
Uh-huh. Kind of like wave in front of my face and clean. I cast prestidigitation and get the dirt off my face.
With you casting prestidigitation, bang, the dirt is gone.
I kind of like put my hand on the hilt of my short sword, and I'm looking around. I'm like, so I know we got on the boat, but why did we come here again? We kind of,
Adventure!
Oh,
Also, I need 55 gold for my plant pot.
oh, okay. And so should we try and find a bulletin board, or go to the tavern, see if we can find anyone who's looking for work?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay, then. Maybe we should get out of the dock so we don't have to ask anyone who's possibly just stolen the lift off where the tavern is.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sounds good.
And I,
And they don't know that we were there at all. So, me and you could totally.
I'm just like, yeah, super stealthy, super
Well,
stealthy.
I don't want to work on a boat, right away. I think I'm done with boats right now.
I rub Turk's back. I'm like, you feeling seasick again?
No.
You okay?
No, I just don't like how it wobbles. Also, it was really boring.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty boring. And then I turn back out the alley, just like I'm meant to be there, and start walking away from the docks, and toward and just following if the wall around, trying to find a way into the town.
Well, before all that happens, we cut away to an 8-foot tall elephant. We
Come on.
we cut over to Lumen. Lumen, searching for work, and with your background as a bounty hunter, you get an eye for the suspicious. And
Usually, I can find suspicious in the docks.
well, while you were scanning the docks, you noticed a Goliath. Goliaths are pretty
Goliath.
very lumpy Goliath talking to their coat. Very weird. And this Goliath just sets off your suspicious bells. Tusk. I don't know.
Trunk.
Yeah, I wanna keep an eye on them because it's possible there's something shady going on, or they could just be weird. And I'm kind of bored, and I just kind of want to watch them. I want to follow from far behind.
All right. Well, I've already gotten you to do a stealth roll. And I can tell you it's just enough.
Just barely enough.
Barely. But you do successfully follow them to an alleyway where you see two kobolds. One gracefully come out of the coat, the other jumps out and face plants the ground and eats dirt.
Literally eating dirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This kobold then gets up and starts chewing on the dirt and talking with the other kobold, and then casts magic.
Literally, you see me at one point, tongue out, licking my eye and rest of my face to get some more of the dirt in before casting.
And I'm just like very exasperated.
Kobolds are so gross. Kobolds are so gross. I hope I don't have to touch them. Oh, if they don't have a bounty, I don't want to touch that. You're just like covered in like gross licky slime and dirt now.
Do an insight check for me.
Okay. 14 plus 4, 18.
18. You get a good read on them.
I mean, as soon as I cast my magic, I am now sparkly clean.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't seem a danger to anyone but themselves. They just seem like odd travelers. Probably just want to stay out of trouble, hence why they look a bit suspicious. But they seem interesting. Maybe
that
worth a
also-
follow.
Does that also go for the Goliath too, or just the kobolds?
The Goliath. The Goliath just seems like a very out of place friend. You've only seen one of them cast magic, but the Goliath is heavily armored compared to their friends, and could be an interesting group to follow. Maybe they'll get themselves into trouble.
You want to keep following along behind them for a bit, and unless I see something else that's more interesting. I don't really have anything else going on right now. I should also, I guess, find a board that has like the bounty hunting stuff on it.
Yeah.
To see if I can pick up a new job.
With your background, you're well aware that certain taverns in this area carry community boards for people who have just finished jobs on boats and want to change a pace or looking for another ship, or those sort of things. So the tavern would be the best place to go. And as you are thinking this, you see the kobolds and the Goliath heading out from the alleyway. I need you to roll another stealth check for me, please.
First one is a 23.
Fuck.
Second one is also a 23. Nice.
You remain well hidden. Shay, I need you to make a perception check for me, please. Yes, this is the stealthy elephant.
Yeah.
I've got my boots of elven kind too.
It's funny. I only got a 19.
Oh.
Pretty high, but
Not high enough. I've got
No.
I've got a +4 to perception.
Not high enough. You feeling very confident in your sight. You peer out from the alleyway, looking around. You're like,
I
seems cool.
blend in with the crowd.
Yes, 8 foot tall, 400-pound Loxodon. One of a
Blend
kind. One of a kind so far in this place. Blends in without a trace.
it's a ninja move.
It is.
It's
It is.
a legit ninja move where
is.
you walk so confidently that nobody questions why you're there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite impressed.
It's like the Matrix, people are walking past and suddenly you're gone. So yeah.
Do they get the feeling that they're being watched or anything? Are they completely confident that they're fine? Well, I guess they're already kind of worried.
Shay doesn't suspect, but if Toic and Toran wanna do perception checks as well.
Perception.
Can I do an insight check to see if my spidey senses? Yeah, I know. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I literally can't roll high enough.
9.
9?
9.
9?
I rolled 15 for a 14.
I actually rolled worse perception than my passive perception.
Yeah, I do account for your passive perceptions as well. Lumen, as far as you're concerned, these folks are oblivious to you.
All right.
Your skills and training as a bounty hunter have really worked out.
Nice.
As you quietly follow them through the streets, they seem to be heading towards the tavern.
I don't. I don't want to go in directly after them. I don't want them to see me yet. I don't want to raise suspicion yet.
No? Well, you can hang back
Is there-
while they walk in.
Is there like a back door that I could go through?
You will find out in a bit.
Okay.
Yashi.
Yeah.
After 8 days travel, following the coastline, you have finally arrived in town.
Well, I'm pretty tired, so I would probably walk around and maybe find sleepy places.
Easy enough to find if you ask a guard.
Uh,
They're very forthright with coming out with this information. It's not like you're asking, where the mayor is. Can I?
Can I
Nothing
steal
suspicious.
things from him?
You can certainly try
No.
if you want to.
Before I entered town, I would have used disguise self on myself
Oh, okay.
to make myself look a little less shiny, I suppose, and less interesting. And maybe a little bit smaller.
Smaller, more common dragonborn.
Yeah, and yeah. Like, dull the cloak, give it some frayed edges, make myself look more like the other dragonborns that I've seen walking around.
Yeah. You've seen a couple of other dragonborns in your trade travels from previous life.
So yes, I would have cast that before I went and asked somebody about sleepy places,
Alright,
please.
so you walk up to the entrance guard and Oi, 2 copper entry.
Do I have money?
You should have.
Yeah, equipment
Equipment.
tab.
You apparently have no money, but your lifestyle's also apparently aristocratic.
Why don't I have any money?
You probably would have some,
Your servants carry your money for you.
unless you spent it all or dropped it somewhere.
Well, can I add the 10 gold since I don't have it apparently?
If you refresh
Okay.
your character sheet, you'll have 5 gold.
Okay, that's great.
It's from your Far Traveler starting equipment list.
Okay, then I will just give him the money and.
Very well.
Is there a place where you can do sleepies here?
Yeah, Pole's Tavern is probably the best place around here. Quite comfortable if you've got the coin.
And where is that? And
Oh, it's just outside the harbour area. If you go through the town, and he points, you've just come in from the north through the main city wall. He points to a gate on the other side of town, and he just says, "Yeah, just other side of that gate. Very hard to miss."
alright, thank you very much. And I will walk and go and try to find a tavern.
Yeah, Powell's Tavern. I'll that's the name of the place.
Thank you.
Hmm.
All right. So after a little bit of walking, you cut all the way through the town, get to the other gate, the other walled gate. You come to what looks like an adventurer's ward of the town, just opposite the harbour. Busy streets, noisy taverns. But this is the one place that looks comfortable. The rest look a bit how to put it nicely, run down, not up, not kept well. But this one stands out to you specifically, being a tall person when not disguised, as the tavern appears to have only one door, which is 15 foot tall. And upon the top of the door it says Powell's Tavern.
That is quite a large door. Then I would go inside and look for somebody who looks like they're doing things, I suppose.
You walk on in, and yeah, it's not too busy right now. There are 6 people. If you could do a perception check for me.
Sure. 20
Oh,
total. Not natural.
That's what we call a dirty 20.
It's kind of
what's so
dirty.
dirty?
It's a dirty 20.
In the cleanest tavern, you pull a dirty 20.
Filth.
Yeah, walking into the tavern, it's not too bad here. One person stands out to you though. Well, 3 people really. One, clearly the innkeeper, a male dwarf, cropped brown hair, dark blue eyes, in stained clothes, but looking busy serving patrons. He's a jolly fella. You notice a female half-elven barmaid, with a sort of narrow face, copper hair, dark grey eyes. Again, stained clothing, but a busy serving patrons at tables. And you also notice a full-blooded elf, female, looking very out of place. Everyone else here looks like they've worked a day in their life. She is very well dressed, very friendly. Seems. Roll an insight check for me.
Whoop. 21.
On the surface, she seems like the gullible type. Like, oh, I'm so innocent. Like, oh, I don't know. What is this? Is this a gold or a platinum? Ha ha ha. On the surface, anyway. And people are falling for it. She seems to be there with a purpose.
Is she an innkeep or a patron?
Patron.
Okay, so I would keep my eye on the elf lady. But I would go up to the bar, I suppose, and try and get the attention of the barmaid and ask about the room.
The innkeeper's yeah, 1 second there, 1 second. Hang on. Sorry, I'll be with you in a minute.
Yes, that is fine.
And, you are sat
I'll
there
kind of
at
just
the bar.
yeah, and I'll just kind of scratch at the wood with my nails.
And
Throw a little fish.
there are some bar snacks on the side.
Like,
some very salty looking peanuts.
I don't think. Do I like peanuts? Let's see. Oh, I like them a lot. Good. Okay. I will eat too many to be considered.
More than is polite.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
when I say these are salty, I mean
Like the
It's a-
ocean.
It's about 50-50.
Yeah, I
It's like
mean,
somebody left them out by the
I
by the
mean,
side.
I
the
probably really like salted fish, so I think, yeah, I
Mhm.
would have eaten a lot of those.
Oh yes. Could you roll another perception check for me, please?
Sure.
What's easy DC on this one?
19.
19. Yeah, you really see these people walk in. You notice a Goliath and 2 kobolds walk into the tavern.
Just gonna keep snacking on the peanuts. And I'm not gonna be subtle about it. I'm gonna be like directly looking at them and like head tilted a lot. And just watching.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
So. My notes are a bit screwy. Shay, Toic, and Torrin.
Hey.
After spending a little while walking through the harbour, you come across what appears to be an adventurer's district. And while walking down the streets trying to find somewhere to stay, you come across this one tavern with a really big door. Like one that Torrin could fit through without having to crouch down and being awkward. Nice change.
Torn. Door for you, at last!
No, this is a door I can get behind.
And through.
Yes, go on.
Grumble, grumble.
What?
We go through it. I'm
Mhm.
guessing.
Yep.
Am I?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I blinked out right then. Are you waiting for me?
No.
No.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
okay.
It's Russ. Yeah,
Wait.
no.
Wait for the kobolds and the Goliath to make a
Yeah.
decision on the door. Come
Um,
across a very large door.
how high up is the doorknob? Can I reach it?
No, you cannot reach it without climbing.
I'm gonna use my immovable rod to hook it and open it, and then
I was
push it
gonna
open.
say I can give you boosties like.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we do that. We do that.
Yeah, you make a stack.
Yeah, we'll use our kobold teamwork to open
Yeah.
the door. Ching, and push the door open.
Door pushes open and you look around the tavern. It's not too busy here. I need all of you to make perception checks, please.
Dirty 20. How many motherfuckers do I see?
Oh, that's good for me. 15.
I got a 20.
15 for me as well.
Oh, me
Well,
too?
not dirty.
Or
No, you're fine
Okay.
there, Vyashi. Vyashi, we already know you notice these 3 bumbling idiots walking behind. You don't notice the elephant in the room.
who would
Magic.
with that roll? Jesus.
Hey, stealthy.
Scoundrel would, but
Scoundrel's got a passive perception of 24.
What the fuck?
Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Only set to get worse.
Yep.
So, Toic, yours was 15, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Torrin?
as was mine.
Cool. All 3 of you count 7 patrons, 2 staff members, 1 busy-looking innkeeper being one of them, and a barmaid who's rushing around table to table. The innkeeper seems a little rushed, and you notice a dragonborn, kind of a dull-looking dragonborn by the bar, sort of looking impatient, eating something.
I immediately run over to the dragonborn.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Fiercely nudging Shay like, look, dragon.
Yeah.
Friend.
Both of you notice the dragon immediately.
And I'm just like standing there quietly, just looking at them, very wide-eyed and like.
My head
Uh,
tilts back and
Vyashi?
forth.
Yeah, Vyashi, you're sitting there, minding your own business, eating some peanuts, waiting for the innkeeper to stop being so damn busy. And these 2 kobolds that you just clocked in the corner of your eye are now running over to you.
Oh, hello.
half clambering onto Shay to like get a better look.
Wait,
know.
what you eating?
And I've pulled Toak into kind of a piggy, like pulled their arms over my shoulders, wrapped them around. Yeah, and like, hey,
Oh, hello. I have, and I grab the bowl off the bar because I want to show, and I keep eating the peanuts as I show you.
can I have peanut?
Absolutely, they're free. Apparently, other people were eating them.
And I just like stick my nose in the bowl and just bite.
I quite like them.
It's just the second saltiest food you've ever eaten.
I think Shay is currently holding my arm, so I'm gonna try to stick my tongue in the bowl. Like, gecko style, try and grab some. Blah.
My goodness, you're quite small.
Hey! Innkeeper runs on over. Don't tongue my nuts, you shit.
I'm just waggling my
Sorry.
eyebrows
I'm
furiously.
sorry, I couldn't reach them.
Well,
I dropped Toak.
Well, ooh, bloody hell.
I
Look.
try to look sweet, like.
I've got nothing against kobolds, but I don't know where you guys have been, and you've just tongued me nuts, so you're gonna have to pay for them.
Is 2 silver enough?
He snatches the 2 silver. Yep.
are there?
My friend.
I turn
Can I
towards
also
Vi-
get more?
Oh yeah, more food.
I'm gonna hand the small ones the bowl. Look for another one on the counter. Is there one?
There is a second bowl of nuts.
I will take it. Look at the
Okay.
innkeeper in the eye. And tongue that one as well.
Innkeeper with a very
Just like deliberately eye contact.
The innkeeper keeps eye contact, smirks a little bit, and just holds his hand out.
No. I gave you 2 silver. I know how much that's worth. It's worth like 10 of these bowls of nuts. You take your 2 silver and be happy.
Roll an intimidation check.
What's the bowl made of, by the way?
It's just a basic clay bowl.
Alright. I start nibbling the bowl.
See if it's
That
made
is
out of the
s-
same
that
dirt.
is 16.
16. The innkeeper doesn't seem like he wants to argue. No, fine.
Sorry, I was rude. I'm very good with money. I know what things are worth. Don't fuck me.
I'll tongue your balls all I want, mister. Or tongue your nuts. I'm sorry.
Toic, as you nibble on the bowl, this is the third saltiest thing you've eaten.
Cool.
What's
The nuts are
third?
saltier.
Nice.
And
What's
number
the
1,
third?
if you haven't guessed, was just a block of salt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I probably chewed it. I licked it first and then didn't get the hint and then started chewing on it.
Yeah. Torrin, what are you doing while all this is happening?
Just sat at the bar, head in hands, being like, oh. This
Okay.
is
Can
why
I-
I can't take you places.
I'm gonna offer Torin the bowl and be like,
The bowl is kind of bland, but the nuts are pretty good.
Would you like to tongue that gentleman's nuts?
Torin continues
I
snitching.
don't know where his nuts have been. It's not really for me.
I look very confused. I'm like, in the bowl. Where else would they be?
Can I open the door just to see the 3 of them just licking these nuts in the bowl?
You've been like peeping through the window unsuspiciously, like very unsuspicious. Nobody has seen you.
And I just watch them like licking these nuts, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, at which point you decide to go in. Now you've changed the environment, I need you to roll another stealth check, please.
Okay. Oh, my first one was a nat 1, so that's 5, and then the next one is a 10. Okay.
10, yours is +4, so 14.
My passive perception is 14.
So is Shay's.
Same.
Ooh, same.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Toic,
Yeah.
eyes locked onto chewing on this clay pot bowl. Yashi, Shay, and Torren, you notice a rather large Loxodon enter the tavern and just giving you a very weird look.
I offer so I literally just scat like did it over with the bowl of nuts and just like head elephants like nuts. You want some nuts?
I'm gonna use my chunk and kind of like poke at it.
My fucking trunk, oh my god, yes.
Why are they all slimy?
I licked the gentleman's nuts.
I
My friends keep laughing and I don't know why. There's just nuts in a bowl.
You said that just a little too loud, and the elven lady, the posh-looking elven lady, giggles and squirts her drink all over the desk, all over the table, just like.
Yeah, people keep laughing at me and I don't know why. I'm just licking some nuts.
I'll have some unlicked nuts, please.
I'll
I'm gonna look and see if there's another bowl that has.
There's a
has
second
been
bowl that looks less slimy. You don't know if somebody may have tongued those nuts as well.
Can I like use the tip of my chunk to get the nuts that are below
Oh
the
yeah,
bottom nuts? Okay.
yeah. You just walk on over and you just like properly sift through with your trunk and get to the bottom's real salty, tasty nuts.
I wanna, yeah, I wanna pick those up with my my trunk and look directly at them and like slowly lift my chunk up to my mouth and then stick my tongue out and lick the nuts. Like while I'm watching them, like super slow, and then say, oh, "They are salty," and then eat them.
They're
In-
better when you lick them first.
The innkeeper just starts laughing, like proper belly laughing. Oh, you guys are fun. Oh.
and I'm just very confused, like, I don't understand.
What are we drinking?
Oh, drinks.
I do not know. I've been waiting for service for like a while.
And then you
Barkeep.
started tonguing me nuts.
Yeah, you had
Anyway.
time for nut tonguing,
Yeah,
but
it
not
was
to
weird
get
it
me
was
a
getting
room.
Yes. Room. All right. And the DM sifts through his notes to find the tavern book.
I'm gonna look around for a bounty board type thing. As that is part of the reason we came here.
Would I know like instinctively kind of where a bounty board would be?
You can sniff them out.
It's probably by the door,
Oh, okay.
Second.
I would guess.
Just because like I'm used to looking for them.
Yeah, 1 second. So, Toic, can you do a perception check for me?
Perception?
Yeah, look around for a bounty board, yes.
I'm gonna scour the walls.
Lumen,
Oh, that's good. 17.
17. Lumen, you instinctively know that the taverns in this area, bounty board is by the door. If there's no bounties on there, ask the innkeeper.
Are there any bounties on there?
There are some.
Can I see from here if any of those bounties are the people that are here right now?
Ooh.
I should have taken a glance before when I walked in, but I didn't think about it.
There's nut
Oops.
tonguing to be doing.
There was nut tongue. I got excited to use my trunk.
Yeah. So using your passive, do you want to properly look around?
I'm gonna be scampering over there to have a look.
All right, you see the little cobalt you still have no name for. Just clamber up and look at the bounty board as well.
I'm gonna look over Toek's shoulder, see if there's anything anything interesting that I should grab first with my trunk before this little cobalt can take the good bounties.
Don't worry, I have to grab a chair first so I can actually see properly, I reckon. Well, they're probably used to like gnomes and halflings and whatnot.
So, amongst the crap being items such as missing a large turtle named Herbert who escaped from the caster's school of polymorphing. Please return if found.
Ooh.
Another one of the junk sort of community place ones is chicken wrangler needed. Some jerks smashed my coop. Now 100 chickens are loose. And yeah, stuff like that. There's one bounty that stands out, which just says treasure hunters needed. Possible encounter with cult. Inquire with barkeep.
I want to snatch that one.
Do any of them have pictures?
The
All right,
missing turtle one has a picture.
Cool.
Because the missing turtle named Herbert has a picture. Yes, you can't read, can you?
No.
You went to go read the bounty book.
There are
Cool.
usually pictures, and sometimes it says like an amount of gold.
Numbers are different than words.
They
Yeah,
are.
like if it says
Numbers are universal.
Yeah, if there's like that one, then it's because that's a gold amount, and that's usually a lot. Whereas if it's like this one, then it's only like copper, and they're not worth a lot. So like,
So yeah.
how much is this turtle worth, man?
It doesn't say a price on the thing.
Can't
Just says please return to the polymorphing school if found.
Mm-hmm.
M, the one you pulled about the treasure hunters needed possible cult connection.
Mhm.
That one definitely tickles your fancy. So you grab it with your trunk. It tickles your fancy because I'm not sure if you noticed in your inventory, you have an outstanding bounty for an ex-cult wizard.
Mm.
So cult connection, maybe you'll find him. Double bounty, double win.
Toa
What?
kind of stares at the thing you just picked up, and it's like,
What you got?
You have to go ask the barkeep about it for more information.
While this is happening, is there like any empty bottles with like corks on any of the tables or anything?
With corks, no. The posh-looking elf has a big bottle of wine which has a cork on her table. And while this is happening, the innkeep does come over to you, Vyashi. So glad I put pronunciation notes. Oh my god. Comes over to you, Vyashi, and oh yes, yeah. Room. Let's have a look. 5 silver a room. We
Uh,
are a modest tavern after all.
yeah, that sounds good. Just for one night, and maybe some more food besides your nuts, please.
Yeah, sure. What do you fancy?
Well, I imagine you have fish. That would be good, yes.
I've got an oyster and mushroom stew on the go, if that's any good.
Sure. Do not know what mushrooms are.
It's a new and weird thing.
Yeah, this is strange and interesting. All right, I will try. Why not?
Sure. 4 silver for the oyster stew. It's a big portion, don't worry.
Good. I'm big dragonborn.
You're not that big.
Right. Yes. Uh-huh. And I will hand over the money. Keep
Don't
eating.
be suspicious.
Exactly.
Delicious.
Yes, just eat
This
delicious.
stew's delicious.
So that would be 9 total silver?
9 total silver.
Okay.
He hands over a large, very large bowl of oyster and mushroom stew, as well as a key to a room.
Yay.
I'm gonna go over to the elven lady and I'm gonna ask if I can have her bottle.
Oh, hey. Sure. She finishes. She empties the bottle into a glass, then hands you the bottle and cork.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Is there anything I can do for you for this? I mean, Mama always said that you should repay a kind favor.
Uh, well, depends if you're looking for work, really.
Ooh, Toik. She's got work. She's got work. She's got work. She's got work.
This one's got a picture of a turtle on it.
Ooh.
I'm loving this chaos already. Torrin, what are you up to?
I would, seeing the food idea and room,
Mhm.
whilst the two little ones are going around, order food for them and me, as well as a room for the night.
Okay. Room, as he said in his gruff kind of London voice. Modest room, 5 silver.
Done.
Cool. And food wise, do you have any preference? Food and drink.
Whatever is your favorite.
I'm pretty partial to the oyster and mushroom stew. Oysters are fresh from the docks.
I'm sure the little ones will have that. Do you have anything not seafood?
Yeah, meats, rice, potatoes, fresh vegetables.
Yes, that would be nice.
All right, so yeah, that'll be like 4 silver as well for some dried cured meats and like baked potato and some fresh veg.
Done.
Can I get you two anything to drink?
I turn to the Dragonborn and say in Draconic, do you drink?
Well, yes, you kind of need water to live.
I was thinking more strong.
Spicy water? What do you? Shh.
I
What?
turn to the barkeep and say, "Here's the spiciest waters." Winking.
And I will nod like I know what is happening.
All right, 2 bubble gut ales coming up.
I'm just gonna keep.
There's 4 copper each as well for the ale.
So I've pulled Toak over this point, and I'm looking at the turtle pamphlet while I pulled up a seat at this elven lady's table.
So this elven lady is just sort of minding her own business, reading through some kind of book with a glass of wine. And then 2 kobolds, one fascinated with the pamphlet of a turtle. Just 2 kobolds sit down at the table and just, hello again. Kind of.
Hello, sorry, just investigating all my options quickly.
And then I read aloud what the pamphlet says to both of them.
Bear with me 1 second. I'll send you the exact words.
Perfect.
I would like to keep an eye on the small ones while slurping, kind of between them and the very large
Passive
person.
perception 14.
Missing a large turtle named Hubert who has escaped from Castle School of Polymorphing. Please return. Toek, there's no reward for this. It's just a kind citizen deed. So I screw it up and just like put it into his cloak, and like so sorry about that. What was your job?
I'm gonna keep an eye out for that turtle anyway.
As you're saying about this, Lumen. You want to inquire about the job of the barkeep, correct? you there, Em?
Please hold while we reconnect to M.
Em has been tackled by her familiar.
Elevator music playing.
Probably. Do, 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 do.
And for this party, elevator music's so good, me don't be suspicious. Too good.
Yes. I think while Shay is reading that out loud, I'm gonna dash over to Torin and ask if they've ordered us any food yet.
Yes.
And sniff Yashi's food briefly, and then run back to Shay.
Yeah, you smell a very hearty oyster and mushroom stew. And as you walk away, out comes a plate of dried and cured meats, some baked potatoes with some veggies on the side, and just there you go. And your key to your room as well. You and the kobolds are sharing, right?
Yes, they're good at keeping feet warm.
Well, there are 2 beds. If I suppose they can go top and tail, they're small enough.
Yes.
Em, are you there?
Am?
See
Em,
the
are
mic
you right?
lighting up briefly.
She have a nap.
Wondering if another toilet break. She wasn't feeling well.
Hmm. Well, while we reconnect to the elephant who has disappeared from the room, Shay,
Yes, hello.
you're questioning the elf lady on a job.
Yeah. So oh, hello, Em.
Ah.
I saw the mic.
Yeah, I think
It's
it
been.
could be cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Cat. In that case, yeah. So you said something about a job. I am interested. I have the intel of the rest. I'm very interested, is what I'm saying. We're poor. Please help.
I need gold to buy a pot plant.
You need gold to buy a pot plant.
It's better if you don't think about it. He's very smart, but and I whisper, very dumb.
Hey, it's a really
Right.
cool pot plant.
Well, not to be rude, but 2 kobolds on this task is
And a
it's a
Goliath.
dangerous task.
Yeah, we got that one as well.
Oh. And she glances over at the Goliath, who's just got a stack of meat, and 2 ales have arrived as well.
Can I overhear this? Or
Yes. Past perception 14, you would have definitely heard the words Goliath.
Yeah, I'm
And
like
she's gone,
I
huh?
pointing
turn
and
around-
gesturing as well.
Oh
I
yeah.
turn around and wink at her.
Oh. Huh. Well. I mean, 3's still a bit of a. I'm sure you would do fine.
I mean, I'm sure we can find more people. There was that. There was the elephant who was looking at. Maybe they want a job, and
I'm gonna shout over to the Dragonborn who introduced us to Nuts and like,
Maybe they're a new friend. Maybe they want to come with as well.
Yeah, Vyashi, you pick up on this very easily. These kobolds are as subtle as a brick through the window.
Okay.
waving enthusiastically.
It's beautiful. Yes, I will. I mean, I have a bowl of stew. I can pick that up, and I'm just kind of slurping. I can pick that
Not
up
using
and
the provided spoon, you're just sort of slurping away.
no.
At this.
I'm gonna.
This is a new flavour for you. The oysters you've had before, it's mushroom. It's like a very It's a very earthy taste. I'm
Yeah.
not used to it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I rolled to see if I liked it, and it was kind of high. So yes, I am enjoying this. So yeah, I will go over and I will keep slurping kind of loudly again. Yeah. Hello? Yes, you are pointing and gesturing. Hello?
I'm like,
Hi, I'm Toic, by the way.
Oh, hello!
reach my hand up to.
I will one hand the bowl and reach down and do a dainty little like handshake. Hello. And
All
you
right, 1
notice
second.
that my hands are bigger than what they look like, probably.
Nice. Do I
The
realize that
changes
this
do
is
not
magic?
hold up to physical inspection, so
Yeah.
you realize that there is a disguise self spell as you shake the hand of this dragonborn.
I immediately the biggest grin.
Does their like hand disappear into the other hand?
Yeah, kind of.
Do I notice this?
Shay, I need you to make an Arcana check.
Fuck.
Poic, you're proficient in Arcana. You recognize this.
It is 14 minus 1. So 13.
You notice something magical's going on, but you really. What's that stew?
Oh, stew. I'm Shay. I'm Shay, by the way. Sorry, I get excited. I forgot to introduce myself again.
Toke
Shay is my
and
sister.
Shay. Oh.
Yeah, and Toke's my brother.
Oh, wonderful. My name is Viashi.
Oh, nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Hello.
How long have you been a Dragonborn for?
As long as I can remember, which is a pretty long time.
Oh.
Torin, at this point, are you walking over to join them?
Yeah. Is there a chair there that will fit me?
Don't wobble too much. You'll be fine. As
Yes.
a large trained fellow, I know the dangers. But you sit on it, you're like, okay, plant your legs steady, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll sit down with
Oh,
my
oh.
food and continue to eat.
It's getting quite crowded around my table. As the elf lady sort of makes space for you all. The table's big enough for like 6 people, but she had it all to herself.
Well, you said you needed more people than just the two of us, so, you know.
Well, yes, something this dangerous, I would usually find some kind of adventurers guild to send a party of 5 or something, but they're not talking to me currently. So thought of going freelance.
Did you steal their underwear? If you steal people's underwear, they don't tend to talk to you.
Really?
Can I insight check her when she said that they
Sure.
won't talk to her, work with her even?
Sure.
18.
3. Yeah, you get the feeling that she's speaking the truth. You get the feeling that she has just been let down by the Adventurers Alliance. They're not being very cooperative, or they're too busy with other tasks.
I'm gonna lean over to Shay and be like,
I didn't know there was an Adventurers Alliance. Should we try to join that?
I mean, they probably have a lot of rules, Toke. I think you'd get kicked out pretty quick.
I could follow rules.
You don't.
Probably.
When was the last time you brushed your teeth?
I can do that magically. I don't have to brush my teeth.
The elf's ears twitch as you say you can do that magically. Oh.
Just because you can do it magically doesn't mean you actually do it.
look, my teeth are super clean. I like bare all my teeth like
Oh, well, yes.
Are they actually clean?
Yeah.
They are very clean until the elf casts prestidigitation and soils them.
ah.
Aw.
They just look dirty. They're still very clean, they just look dirty.
What are they soiled with?
They just
They just
I don't know.
It's just like magically covered in like bits of food and stuff.
Oh, okay.
See, I told you.
You okay there, Em?
Prestidigitation
Yeah,
them
I completely zoned out, and I've just been like sitting here, like staring off into space, and then I saw the messages, and I was like, "Oh fuck! Oh, what is happening?" I'm sorry.
It's
I don't know
okay.
what
Oh no,
happened.
that's cool. I
Like-
was trying to loop you in. Was all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't know where I was. I was right here. I have no idea what
Alright.
happened the last 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
Sounds like
no
you
no
both
worries.
people.
It's alright, Em.
Dissociating.
Yeah.
Basically, you've gone over, grabbed this bounty, and you're heading over to the barkeep. The bar's
Yeah.
now empty. Everyone who was there, the group you were following in this dull-looking dragonborn are all now over by this elf lady with food and drinks. And you turn up at the bar and just, don't see your kind round here much. What can I do you for?
Tell me more about this. I want to hold it up with the trunk like right in front of his face.
The
so
bounty.
touching his nose.
Yeah. He sort of tries to brush it aside without touching your trunk because that's rude. Yeah, speak to, and he points over to the elven wizard in the corner. Currently surrounded by 4 other people. And he's, talk to that one. She's the one who placed it there. Some kind of dangerous quest, cult possibly involved. Find some treasure. I don't fucking know. But I'd be quick. It looks like they're about to steal your job.
And I like roll it up kind of, and then like use my trunk to like pat his head, and then walk away.
Do I hear this conversation going on?
No.
Cool.
Well, your passive perception is 14. You can hear when somebody says Goliath and points out to you. Something as subtle as, barkeep randomly chuckling. You probably would have heard him giggle. As he giggles when Lumen touches his head with the trunk. Oh.
Kind of go over, but like, can I kind of listen to see what they're talking about first?
Sure, do a perception check for me.
Okay, so I have first one's 13, second one is 7, so 13.
The advantage is sadly only on smell.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Nah, that's okay.
So the first one was 13.
13. You make out bits and pieces. They seem to be talking about some turtle, which you're fully aware of. But then the elf mentions danger, adventure, something about an alliance. Sounds like they're about to talk about the job that the barkeep alluded to.
You probably also hear Towick introducing himself to Viyashi.
Yeah, you would have just clocked some names as well.
I want to like, well, obviously I can reach over all of them. I use my trunk and kind of like let the paper unflurl in front of all the like between them and the lady and be like, "You talking about this job?" And kind of like wave it right there.
Oh, blimey, you're tall as well. Yes, actually, that's the. Huh. That's fine
Are
of you.
you gonna join us as well? Then we're 5. You said that we should be 5.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Please come with us. Yeah. You can get like 10%, and we'll take 90.
Towick reaches his hand up like as far as it'll go, like,
Hi, I'm Towick.
I'm Shay.
I'm gonna use my trunk to shake the hand. Newman Kelris.
Hi, Lumen.
Oh, hello.
Is that your hand?
Oh, I want to use my hand to like pat the top of his head or their head.
Question to DM:
Yeah.
hand or elephant hoof?
Oh yeah, I don't know what I have.
Do you have hands?
What, I have to look at a picture.
Please bear with while I look up Loxodon.
I have hands. Yeah. there's
Okay.
Hands.
Yeah, they're hands.
Oh yeah, you actually have hands, not like.
Yeah, you have hand hands.
Okay,
On
cool.
hands. I just also
three
like
finger
using
hands.
I was concerned for a
3
moment.
fingers and a thumb. Excuse you.
My bad. You do have thumbs.
You do.
They're
Check
opposable.
check maps and notes for an example.
I'm
Nice.
looking forward to doing or seeing a character out of Lumen. If it...
Mm.
Oh yeah, what do you look like other than like? Do you have clothes? I assume.
Yeah. I am. Let's see.
Not a naked elephant.
No, I saw a picture the other day that I liked. Kind of like loose fitting trousers and shirt. Like because I'm a monk.
Mhm.
But also have like a bit of like leathery armor. Oh, this is not what I want. I don't like that one. That one looks creepy. This one's got a giant axe on it. That's not.
We can disregard the axe.
Yeah, like this, but without the axe. Where'd it go? Nope. Nope. Open image. Kinda. In kinda. I'll find
Nice.
something nicer.
Cool.
But
Nice.
flowy pants and such.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I'm a ninja, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta be able to move.
Yeah.
with my
Now,
skills.
now everybody's here and gathered. Why don't we go around? Lumen, finish off your character description if there's anything else you wish to add, and then we'll move down the order as in displayed in chat.
Do
Anything
you
else?
have like
Oh.
a staff or anything like that?
I don't think I have stuff. I have
I believe you have a short sword
yeah, I have a short sword.
Short.
and some fancy looking elven boots.
Yeah. And I want to have like on my trunk like a purple, like a dark purple ribbon that's like kind of decorative that's like going down my trunk
Oh yes.
and like looped up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty. I'm a pretty elephant.
The
Nice.
prettiest elephant in all the lands.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have tusks?
They're not very big tusks, but I have tusks.
Okay.
They're not like super long ones.
You
A
could
little ones.
You'd kill a bitch if you had to.
All right, Shay, do you want to describe yourself as well?
I want an earring on my ear too.
Oh yeah, easy.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So I have by standard I'm wearing like a traveling cloak that has a hood on it, and they're kind of like dark brown colors, easy to fade into, hiding if I so wish, but they've got like holes for my horns that come out the top, so I can just like so it doesn't tear the material, and they've got like a gold trim around the holes and the front of the hood, that kind of goes into like the shoulder cape and a little bit down, and I'm wearing just leather piecemeal armor, with loads of pouches, quiver, a big bow on my back that's like almost as big as I am, and my kind of like scales are like a kind of muted red, purpley in different places, and very kind of just bored looking, I guess. Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
Toic.
I look Like scales and stuff wise, pretty similar to Shay. We'll probably have slightly different patterning here and there. I think I have a slightly more bluish hue. I'm also wearing a similar sort of traveling cloak, but I don't have the hood up at the moment. Wearing shorts underneath, and like kind of like a baggy t-shirt esque thing. Um, if you watch my face for any length of time, you would notice that I basically don't blink ever, which can be a little bit unnerving. I've also got a staff, which currently has a half-eaten bowl just very slowly spinning above it.
Ah, that's where it went.
Uh, I'm also I've got a backpack on, and there appears to be attached to it and sticking out of it a myriad of things. There's a bedroll. Those of you with high passive perception can occasionally hear the clanking of a bell that has been attempted to be packed away so it doesn't make noise, but it does. There's a bucket attached to the outside. You can just about see poking out at the top. There appears to be a miner's pick. Yeah, you can hear from just the miscellaneous noises when I'm walking that there's a lot of weird stuff in that backpack. I've also got a rope around my neck, and something is attached to it, but that's under my t-shirt at the moment. I do also have horns. They're a little bit more crooked than Shay's, and part of one has a chunk out of it missing.
It was a dark time.
All right,
Mhm.
Torrin.
Has just checked the fridge.
Ah,
Getting meats and
I can see her lean back.
Yeah.
Did you say me?
yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Describe your Goliath form to the party who now surround you, as well as a very smiley but kind of confused elven lady.
Well, I will.
We do also have a picture.
Yeah.
Oh.
hmm
Anyone has the thing open?
If you look in game chat, I've linked
Ooh.
some pictures.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, what was the site where you can make those?
Hero Forge?
Hero Forge.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, please tell me there's a fucking elephant model, please.
There is
I think there
Loxodons.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is. Yeah.
There is kobolds
Mhm.
as well. I was
Mhm.
working on it the other day and then got distracted.
And Dragonborns and a bunch of things.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, there's Torrin. No description needed. Viachi.
So what you can see is a very
Oh yes, right now they can see something different.
yeah, you can see a very dull gray cloak, kind of like I have in my cam. It covers a lot of me, and instead of the gold brooch, it almost looks like two seashells like linked together. It's kind of like a dark iron right now, and whatever I slurp, you can see like some kind of blue-gray scales and a three-fingered, one-thumbed hand.
Hmm.
I think kobolds have that as well, actually.
Am I the only one that has?
A full humanoid hand, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does seem that way.
Also, point of note for those that are not familiar with kobolds, Torik is certainly not wearing shoes. I don't know about Shay, but we have backwards knees.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like emus and
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. So So if both me and Shay, if we straightened up,
Mm-hmm.
because generally speaking, kobolds don't. They kind of like stand half crouched at all times. Because
Yeah.
apparently it's slightly uncomfortable to stretch up.
Yeah, but
If
then
we stretched up, we'd be a fair bit taller. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like an extra foot or something.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Wow. But
So
yeah,
yeah,
you see
as-
the
as-
you see the dull cloak, and I'm kind of hunched over and just slurping soup,
soup.
and kind of giving the stink eye towards the elf lady for, like, after she played a prank on Tawak.
Hmm.
Slurping
She does cast prestidigitation against clean the teeth and just goes, "Sorry, the opportunity I couldn't pass up."
slurping soup menacingly.
Uh, where are my manners? You're all introducing yourselves. I'm Taya. It's TIA for a name. It's short. I won't give you the full Elven name. But you looking her up and down. She seems warm and friendly enough. She's wearing a long, tan, dusty cloak with auburn hair, kept up in a ponytail. Very sharp and distinguished face, and you can see deep purple eyes behind her spectacles. As she closes her book and finishes her wine, she just looks up at all of you and go, "Well, you seem like a quite capable bunch individually. Together, you might. Are you all looking for work?
I think we are.
Do you think you can work together? This job's a bit too much for just one or two of you."
Her kind of grins.
I am very friendly. I can work with anyone.
I think we can do it.
Yeah, it should be fine. I like the dragon, so I don't know about the elephant, but they took my nuts, so it can't be bad. Well, no, they took someone else's nuts. They didn't like my slimy nuts.
The Loxodon's just chewing on some nuts.
I look up to Lewin.
I like them. I like them. Very tall though. Very tall.
I want to use my trunk to boop your nose. With the tip of my trunk.
We kind of like.
So we technically like nose booped each other.
Ah,
Aw.
We booped our snoots, but
I'm kind of like watching this get away from us. I'm like, so what's the quest?
Oh, right, the job. Yes, of course. He pulls out a little map.
I cock my head slightly sideways and stare very intently at her.
I whisper that. Don't worry, I'll translate. It's fine.
I would also whisper to Shay.
what's the book say?
What does the book say?
Investigate the book.
I'm gonna investigate it and see if it has pictures on it. 9.
11 minus 1.
No words that you can read on it. It appears to be in a language you do not understand. I think. One second. New characters, new languages? No, you don't understand.
Damn. I don't know what it says.
Ha! None of you can read it.
Dang it.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
she pulls out a little map, and you see 2 coloured dots on this map. Right, so we're here at this purple one. She points at Tokaret. Roughly down here along the coast, and she points at the pinky purpley looking dot. Ready, pinky, whatever. The wine coloured dot. There we go.
She seems to like wine. Write that down. Write that down.
She's a pisshead. somewhere around here, there is a old tomb belonging to some cult leader. They were a lich in their life. There's an item in there I need retrieving. It's dangerous if it gets in somebody else's hands.
And why is it not dangerous in yours?
Because I will seal it away so nobody can tamper with it. It's an item of pure chaos.
Insight check.
Yeah, do I believe her?
If you want to roll insight, roll insight.
Anybody?
Turek stared like very wide-eyed, intently, like.
Item of chaos.
Natural
Oh.
20.
Nice.
It's a 24.
Oh, yucky. Nice.
24. Alright, where's the stats?
I'm
Fuck.
rolling only.
I've never believed anyone more.
I literally can't beat that roll.
Well, I mean, I think total I got like 11.
So, those of you who roll 20 and above, you believe her. She, looking at her book, the way she's dressed, the way she presents herself, she seems to be some kind of lore master. Keeper of such magical artifacts. And she's clearly magical herself after casting Prestidigitation earlier. So you get the feeling she's a lore master wizard. Freelance, though, not with any faction, you would believe.
Toek is slightly like, or is a little bit too excited about the fact that it's an item of pure chaos.
What's the item?
And
what's the reward?
The reward. I can pay you in some gold, and anything else except for this item, use all yours. The tomb belonged to a powerful lich who is now passed, finally, into the afterlife. So there could be art pieces, gold, possibly some other magical items, whatever.
Do you think we'll have a planned pot?
I believe this lich cult leader was more to do with the ocean rather than the land.
Oh.
So I doubt it.
When she says that, my head tilts.
She looks over at you and... Did something take your interest there?
No.
I lean into Shay, like,
What's that called?
Fucking 7 minus 1, 6. She doesn't get a read on you at all, Torin.
A cult is a bunch of stupid people who follow a more stupid person.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite... I'm not going to question it.
Really, that seems kind of silly to follow stupid people.
Yeah, like, why would you do that?
Because they tell you things you want to hear and make you stupid too.
Oh man, that sounds dangerous.
I mean, this cult more promised you power, and they were looking to
Power's pretty cool.
destroy the land and the
that's
same
not
for the ocean, and it very... regardless, it's an empty tomb. It's probably part destroyed, so it's quite dangerous. Maybe creatures inside as well. But I really need this item retrieved. It should be magically sealed still, but you never know.
How can we tell
What?
the thing you want from the things that you don't want that we can keep?
Yes, that
The
question.
item I'm looking for is in an obsidian elven chest. It's about, and she indicates with her hands, it's about the size of like a phone book.
she can probably make a small illusion with prestidigitation of that then.
Yeah, that's the point. She'll bust out minor illusion, and you'll see a glowing image of an obsidian chest, the size of like I said, a phone book.
With her doing this minor illusion, what is she? Do we know? Do I know? Is she this ex-wizard that I'm looking for?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry.
Insight check.
I was like, did I jump too far? My bad. Right. 14 plus 4, 18.
Ooh.
18. She does not match the description of the wizard you're looking for.
Hmm. What if I'm gonna ask
Although,
her, what if I was looking how much do you know about this cult?
I know quite a bit. And
How do
yeah,
you know?
the cult's ringing a bell for you as well. Like, maybe your wizard, I think, is part of this cult.
It's a ex
Your
wizard. Oh wait.
ex member of the cult is the wizard you're looking for.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like an ex member of the cult or an ex wizard. I'm like, but how do you become
How do you
unwizard?
retire as a wizard?
How do
No,
you
this guy,
unwizard yourself? I
this
don't know.
this guy's still shooting fireballs. He's just given up being a member of a cult.
Gotcha. Oh, it's a boy. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
wizard. Okay.
So, what's the pay?
100 gold for the entire group. So 20
Right.
gold each.
Yes.
Plus anything you find in there except, and I cannot stress this enough, this item. It should be magically sealed. Please don't unseal it if you have the capability.
I don't think I can do that.
I have the magic to do such things, but I'll do it in my lab once you retrieve the item.
Lab,
20
you say?
gold is not enough for my plant pot, but maybe the stuff that's in there maybe is.
I mean, they were a rich lich. I imagine.
Oh.
I imagine there's art pieces that may have survived.
Do you think maybe he had just a bunch of gold lying around?
I mean,
Like, I've heard about that in stories. They would just, like, have lots of gold lying around, like, in a chest.
yeah. So they pass over to the afterlife with items and such. I do believe so.
Well, I think we can do this.
Yeah. Be fine. On a side note, is there any temples here and get some holy water? I don't like these things.
Oh, yeah. Like, so when you say that he was a lich and he died, because, like, liches don't usually do. They don't stay dead. Like, if they die, right? They just come back dead again.
Yes.
Or am I confusing them for, like, zombies?
No, you're right there, little kobold. This lich, their phylactery was destroyed.
Oh.
This is the final resting place of their body and their things, and I need that thing. The cult might be maybe trying to find the place and get in themselves. That, and it's probably flooded a couple of times by now.
So when you say empty, you do not know?
If it was empty, I would have gone myself. But
That makes sense.
the tomb is built into the sea, and I can't swim.
Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. Have you tried
You
digging
cannot-
into it, like, from above?
I don't do well outside of my lab.
Yeah.
I came here to look for people to do to collect the item for me, and
That makes sense. That
Yes.
makes sense, yeah.
Who does not know
Will
how
we
to
have
swim?
to go underwater?
was that Torin?
Will we have to go underwater?
There's a chance the entrance might be a bit flooded, but depends. You might catch it at the right tide.
Well, is there anything else we should know?
Well, not really.
Like, I mean, it's
Flooded tomb, possible cultists
It-
trying to. Please don't break the magical item. Everything else is yours.
there's not been anything dangerous in the area leading to it, is there? So we don't need to take extra supplies just to fight our way there.
Just typical bandits, really. If you stay off, I mean, if you follow the coast, you should be fine.
I poke a toe. I'm just like, bandits suck.
Yeah, dude. Why do people do that? That's lame. Like,
Well-
if you gotta like steal stuff, be an adventurer. Like you're a bandit. That's just lame. Don't steal other people's stuff. Steal dead people's stuff.
And Vyashi,
As
Yeah.
they say about stealing, as they say about stealing stuff, I'm just like very suddenly like ramrod straight, just like, yes, stealing is wrong.
Yeah, and so like I kind of retreat and sip soup like into my clothes.
yeah. You're
I don't know,
sipping
shocking
away.
about.
But when mentioned that you should be say following the coast, you've just spent 8 days on the coast. Nobody walks the coast,
Yeah.
so you know it's probably safe to get there.
Yeah, we are probably fine if we follow the coast. I have been doing that for a few days.
Oh.
Do we have to worry about other adventurers you've sent?
You're the first ones seem like capable enough to even accept the task. There was this one group. They came in. They looked very strong and such. When I mentioned water, they seemed a bit sheepish.
What is wrong with water?
Well, he was wearing full plate mail, and I don't think he could take a bath without sinking. So
I mean,
I
that's
just look at myself.
Then why wear it in
You
water?
might have to make you float toward. I don't know how we're gonna make you float, but we'll figure it out. I could probably dig a hole in from above. It'd be fine.
I'm not
Look-
worried about water.
So, will you accept my task? And she sort of looks over at all 5 of you.
I put my hand out.
Towick is like staring eagerly at everyone and like nodding furiously.
And I will make eye contact and be like, sure, yes,
I'm just reaching for the map.
She hands
All
them
right,
up to you.
let's do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Towick is like slightly excited.
Do you think there's gonna be like giant undead fishes? Cause it's like flooded and stuff. I bet
Undead
there's gonna be like a
fishes?
giant undead fish. Yeah.
Oh. It's about a day's travel from here. Meet back here in, I suppose, 2-3 days?
Okay.
Sure, totally.
That should be fine.
If I don't see you back here in a week, I'll assume
We are dead, yes.
I wasn't going to be as blunt, but yes.
I mean, yeah, probably. That or like the treasure was really good and we ran away with it.
Yeah, he's joking. He's joking.
Yes, yes.
I'm
Joking.
afraid he's not very good at the humor.
Yes, kobold humor eludes me as an elf. Then again, elf humor eludes me as well. finishes
Mama
her wine.
usually likes my jokes a lot.
Oh, your mother's an elf? You see her eyes glaze over. She's trying to work out how the
Yes.
fuck does an elf give birth to 2 kobolds?
And
Yeah.
mine too.
Her face just screws up, and she's like, "Wait, she gave birth to 2 kobolds and then a Goliath?"
Yeah. Well,
No.
yeah, because like Shay, Shay
probably
has
doesn't
no
say
idea
that.
what reproduction is.
Her face says it all at this point. She's not subtle.
Would I understand that that's what she's confused about? Like,
You no.
no.
Passive insight's way too low.
Yeah. Like,
What about me?
Yeah. I was
yeah.
thinking the
What's
same.
happening to your face? It's all weird looking.
If your passive
Yeah, say
perception
something wrong.
is 14, yes.
I will lean over to Talk and be like, I think they just look like that.
Oh,
I don't think
Oh
that's
my
acceptable.
sorry,
Um,
I didn't mean to offend you. I didn't. It was just normal a minute ago. So yeah.
if I notice the weird,
You do.
I'll explain.
Yes. Well, I must retire. I like to get an early night, see the sunrise.
Well, it was nice meeting you, and thank you for the job.
Yes. Like
Oh,
I said,
where should we come find you after we're done?
I'll be here every evening,
Okay, perfect.
and then we can take it back to my lab. And would you be interested to see what's inside?
I
Oh,
definitely want to
yeah.
see what's inside. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe restrain him when you open it, though, just in case.
He has a habit of licking things.
Oh, licking should be fine. If it's the item inside is what I believe it to be. It's the touching is the issue.
So
Lick-
licking would be fine.
Licking, you can't take things out from it.
Well,
You still
Torg
touch when you lick,
licks
no?
an eye and it's like,
Then again, I don't know Koboltons very well. Can you?
Yes, it's his third hand.
Oh, yes. There are no tongues either as well.
Okay.
No lickety thing.
Or if I just lick it to taste what it tastes like, but I don't like pick it up or anything.
No, no.
Looking confused, the elf turns to you, Toak, and just goes, "You can lick the box."
I would probably do that on the way back. I'll be honest. I'm probably gonna do that as soon as I see it.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
How else am I gonna tell this is obsidian?
Unless you lick it.
Yeah. Obsidian has a very distinct flavor. It's very, very, like, taggy.
I'm very sorry for him. You should just run.
Lumen, as Toek's describing what it's like to taste things with tongue, you're just like, yeah, I pretty much use my trunk to sniff everything.
Yeah. I'm agreeing. Like
I feel you.
I get it.
like point at
Did-
him.
See?
Whenever I've touched Toic so far, does Toic have a distinct smell / taste for me for my trunk?
Do an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Investigation. So 16
Oh yeah,
and 18.
Toek, you need to describe what you smell like.
All right. So, there is an inherent sort of smell that you can get from a lot of dragons or dragon type creatures, and there is a slight sort of tinge of that for sure, but also very much smell of like dark iron, weirdly, and possibly plants. Indescript, like plant
Pants?
smell. If
Like
somebody
PANTS, like pants you wear pants.
no plants like
Plants. Oh.
yeah, if someone in nature and like there's a naturey smell that you couldn't pinpoint it to a specific plant, just like
In general.
General
Yeah.
plantery.
yeah.
Can I like, while we're standing there talking, I want to do like little sniffs of everyone without them realizing it, or like just like
Still
Just-
sniffing.
All right, I need
Well,
you to do
just so that I
sleight of
can-
trunk.
yeah. Okay, sleight of trunk. I just want to like
Yeah.
get their scent in my nose so I know who my people are.
Yeah.
Sleight of trunk.
Yep.
I got a 5, 3 plus 2. So you obviously know. You can tell that I'm sniffing you. Just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, you sniff a little too powerfully, and everyone just feels it like, when the hair just like, "Ooh, what?"
Like when you get the vacuum on your hand.
I'm gonna act like I had something like a peanut stuck in my throat or my trunk. I like kind of rub it.
Smooth.
Sorry.
Smooth.
If I understand that Lumen is trying to sniff us for scent, I probably would lick them for flavor.
Passively insight, you wouldn't have a clue, but roll active insight. Let's see if you get any better.
No.
Oblivious. You just keep licking your own eyeball, just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
On this note, I'm afraid I need to run
Yep,
away.
I know.
Aw. That's right. I was planning on doing
Bye-bye.
it.
Oh, so
Sleep.
planning to wrap up. So yeah,
Yeah.
as the elf retires for the night, you guys have your quest and you rest in Christ, what's the name of this place? Paul's Tavern. You
Sorry.
rest for the night in Paul's Tavern, ready for the day ahead of you.
And I go to sleep with everyone's scent in my trunk. Ooh.
And I sleep
Woo.
under the bed.
Shay, I probably sleep on the floor because I'm very excited about this whole adventuring thing, and I've got my bedroll and my blanket, and
All right,
I'm ready.
You're using it
Instead
already.
of being that, I get my tent out and put it up for them.
you got a hotel room with 2 beds and you're sticking up a tent in between.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sleeping in the tent on my bedroll.
I'm sleeping in my bed.
I'm sleeping under the bed, Toungin.
Oh, the
Weirdos.
second bed is left empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just being used for storage.
Yeah, all your junk's on.
It's like convention all over again.
Mm.
So yeah, we will start. I'll message you guys about the time adjust as the clocks change for the our American folks next weekend,
Mm.
Yeah.
and Shay wants to start earlier. So I'll message you guys. It shouldn't be a problem, but I need to work out time zones because they
Absolutely.
keep changing.
Thank you very much.
No
El-
problem.
I love you guys. This was fun. Bye bye.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Bye.
I've
Right.
literally got to like run around, put some food in my mouth, sort out my uniform.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, we'll start the next session with you guys waking up in the morning in the tavern and then get ready to head out to the tomb.
Yes. Right. Well,
Aw.
good night, everyone,
Good
and
night.
have a wonderful day tomorrow.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Right.
Fine.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
This
I
was
like clicking around on Hero Forge. The amount of shit that you can put on your person is insane.
Mhm.
and you can like do
and all
poses.
the clothing. Yeah. Oh, I haven't gotten there yet. Shit. I clicked around all the like headpieces. I could have a chicken hat. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Or a unicorn. That's pretty fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a option somewhere to